my friends, welcome on my channel. And today I want to talk a little while about the negotiations which were led today in Istanbul, and to see what's going to happen. And I want to tell you that Russia is going to stop its assaults on main directions Kiev and Chernihiv. So Russia has announced it will drastically reduce military combat operations in two key areas of Ukraine to boost mutual trust in peace talks. The decision to scale back operations around the capital, Kyiv, and the northern city of Chernihiv is the first sign of tangible progress in talks since Russia invaded on 24th of February, but the US has reacted with skepticism. Russia had already refocused its military campaign on liberating Ukraine's eastern regions. It has suffered a series of setbacks to the northwest of the capital, Kyiv, and is also seeking to capture a land corridor along the south coast from Crimea, which it annexed in 2014 to the Russian border. Officials in Washington said they had already seen the Russians draw away from Kyiv, but they were still pounding the capital with airstrikes, and the US had little confidence that it marked any significant shift or meaningful retreat. The US had not seen signs of real seriousness from Russia in pursuing peace talks, said Secretary of State Antony Blinken, who pointed to the continued brutalization of Ukrainian people. During the talks in the Turkish city of Istanbul, Ukraine proposed to become a neutral state in exchange for security guarantees. A key aim of Russia's invasion was to stop Ukraine joining the NATO alliance, and Russian officials said the talks had moved to a practical stage. Deputy Defense Minister Alexander Fomin, who was in Istanbul, told Russian TV that as Ukraine's neutrality and non-nuclear status and security guarantees had progressed, the Defense Ministry had taken the decision to cut its operations dramatically in the two areas to create the necessary conditions for further negotiations and for the signing of the aforementioned agreement. Ukrainian negotiator Alexander Chaly told reporters that its offer of neutrality was a chance to restore the territorial integrity and security of Ukraine through diplomatic and political means. Ukraine's aim was to fix its status as a de facto non-bloc and non-nuclear state in the form of permanent neutrality. Russian forces have encircled Chernihiv, where officials say up to 400 people have been killed and some 130,000 residents are without heating, electricity or water supplies. UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson's spokesman said that Russia had twisted the knife in Ukraine and that we must judge Putin's regime by their actions, not their words. Russia's chief negotiator, Vladimir Medinsky, said talks had been meaningful and Ukraine's proposals on neutrality would be put to President Vladimir Putin, holding out the possibility of a summit involving Ukraine's Vladimir Zelensky. However, he made clear that before that could happen, a treaty would have to be drafted and approved by negotiators and then signed by foreign ministers. So that is this news I was going to tell to you. And so, to my mind, this is really possible because in some cases in Russian, let's say common mind, mostly think that the eastern regions are like something like a new region of Novorossiya. It's like a new federal district or something like this. And it is thought to be that lots of Russians live there and they're to be denazified in the minds of the Russian politicians. In some cases that is true. In some cases that is now not true. The different processes are happening there. And to my mind, many nationalists, I must say that not just simple people live there, and the Nazis who hate Russians also live there, and they will be destroyed, that is said 100%. But when it comes to the rest of the popularity, I suppose they will get used to new circumstances of Russian life. That is what's going to happen to my mind. By the way, while Putin is in his power in Kremlin, that is my mind for the further things. And by the way, we want to mention another case that Russia is going to liberate, as said, liberate the Ukrainian territories of southeast part of this country, to make a special corridor to Crimea. Crimea is a strategic and peninsula for Russian militaries. And by the way, it's like a pearl of Russia's south resort. Nobody will want to give it back. I suppose that is all what I wanted to say for today. I hoped you liked this video, and if you have questions, you can also ask me in comments. Subscribe and leave likes. Thank you for watching and have a good day.